Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for Capricorn. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Bruh, bruh, bruh. That sound is here for Capricorn. I think the truth is starting to become more obvious that there's so much love here. Um, there's so much love here. Letter T. It's coming across to me, Melv. It's coming across to me as if somebody has kind of like been in a place to where they have been afraid to become vulnerable. Michael, they've been afraid to become vulnerable. They've been afraid to like really like kind of let their guard down in some type of way. But it seems like I keep hearing got robbed. It seems like the people that they thought that they were safe around have started to steal from them, take from them, sabotage them. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. Tyler, they have started to like bring negativity into their life. So they're starting to see the reality of this situation. Like you was better off doing XYZ. You was better off with XYZ. You was better off. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, and they kind of like are ready to accept that now. There's this vulnerability to where it's like, see, you should have stayed where you were safe at. You should have stayed with who you were comfortable with. You should have kept your feet planted, like whatever this is. And now it's just Quay is what I'm hearing. Kwan, anything like that. Kawan. It's like now it's just like there's this anger and aggression and pain and misery that people are experiencing, but they're entrapped with that. Like they can't project that onto nobody or blame that, you know what I mean? Shift that onto anything or anybody. Like it just seems to me as if people keep hearing to Mia. It seems to me as if somebody is in a place to where they know, like the soul is what matters here. The soul is what matters here. The spirit is what matters here. Energy is what matters here, or what made the difference here, you know? And it's coming across to me as if like there has been jealousy and aggression, like I said, pain that played a really big factor here with in somebody's life. And there was a lot of self-destruction, I guess, self-destructive energy that became a factor because this person felt like they were being mistreated. It's almost like pushing somebody to not care anymore. You know what I mean? Pushing somebody to just let go. Like, okay, I don't care anymore, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I think it was because this individual was bearing like some type of resentment. Tie is what I keep hearing. But it's like, from what? Because they have a bad attitude that won't be tolerated? Like, you have a bad attitude, big dog, man or woman. They just have a nasty attitude. And they will not accept the fact that people don't want to tolerate that or don't have to tolerate that. So what do? Turn this bad attitude into more aggression? Like, please. Nobody has to tolerate this person, especially with their mixed feelings towards people and funny acting behaviors. So I think this is just one of those situations to where somebody was trying to be funny to another, funny acting to somebody, to people, and it's ruining their own name, brand, business, reputation, career, and finances. It's like you wanted to break other so bad, break their spirit so bad, tear them down so bad. It's like wanting somebody to have low self-esteem so bad. Mikes. But it seems to me as if it's because they feel like they are entrapped in a lifestyle, or a relationship that they cannot get out of because of the sexual ties that they have here. They cannot, or social ties. They can't get out of this relationship or opportunity because of the social ties. So they're jealous of people being free. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're jealous of people having like freedom in some type of way. Like, this individual does not have the same freedoms as others. And they're jealous of that. So instead of them accepting the fact that they hate their job, their career, the life that they created for themselves, the relationship that they're in, they feel like they're imprisoned. You get what I'm saying? Work, family, friend, or romantically. They feel like they have entrapped themselves in places, spaces, and relationships that they hate. So now what? Turn up and hate all your family members and friends because they have the ability to say, I told you so? Jess, Jizz, G's, Jazz, Joe's, Jews, just anything like that. They won't accept that. They connected with somebody that I keep hearing he or she's a realtor. They're a realtor. They connected with somebody that's like literally like either repeatedly getting them sick because they look like they constantly are taking medication, or they got them sick and now they have to take medication repeatedly. You get what I'm saying? For the rest of their life type of shit. Tylisha. But they can't accept that that's their fault for fooling with this person. Settling for somebody that's promiscuous like this, or somebody that they know is like a dog. Like, they hate the fact that they settled for an opportunity that looks like it got them sick, or has brought, like, what would you call this? Like, a lot of problems into their life because they dealing with somebody that is extremely promiscuous and they're trying to put this person on a leash. Oh, stop doing that in front of my family and friends. Stop talking like that in front of my family and friends. Stop posting stuff like this. Stop wearing stuff like this. Stop. You get what I'm saying? This is that person that they like, hey, they trying to put a dog on a leash, but this is a stray dog. They are not looking to be bound to no home. They like roaming the streets. And you have to let them do what they want to do, or it will drain you energetically. Now, if this is not like a romantic situation, this person is looking for freedom. They want to be free. They want to be single. They need space. Even if they are in a relationship, they just need space to breathe. Not to go cheat, but just space, right? And it's almost like they're being constricted to the point that they feel like they're going to pop. They need time to themselves, time to go be free, time to express themselves, time to be, you get what I'm saying, somebody outside of who they are connected to these people, places, or things. They need to go explore outside of these relationships. And if they don't get that time, that space, they're going to drop all of this. Quit everything. Let everything go. Just to get that. Wills. So I think this isn't really a situation where somebody has a point to prove. I think they just know their worth. Like, why would I stick around in places, spaces, environments, relationships where I'm being limited, restricted? I can't spread my wings. I can't be who I want to be. Or around people who feel the need to compete with me instead of embrace me and love me unconditionally. Desi, Destiny, anything like that. They're shady. And I keep hearing something about bank fraud. Bank fraud, and then I heard wiretapping, taps, tabs, anything like that. They're shady. And when all of this comes back around, this individual is still mixing and mingling with people like a family member or a friend. And there are people that know. Monique, they know what's up. Like, this is the person that's scamming everybody. This is the person that's doing all this scandalous shit to everybody. Danielle, they're scandalous. They are the fake friend amongst this group. The fake family member amongst this group. And it's scandalous because it's almost like people are protecting this shady, disloyal individual, or getting gaslit, by this shady, disloyal individual. And they realize it after it's too late. Monroe. Like, wow. Sheena. It's like they keep listening to this really fake individual because they feel like they're sexy or attractive or popular or cool or something like that. You know, Simo, Simone. But they're going to regret listening to them because this individual is going to either wind up putting them in their grave or giving them something that can take them to it. Dominique, Daniqua, and they won't listen. Or this is, again, the individual that will take this person to their grave. Like, literally. And it's like, why? You get what I'm saying? Why? Because there's a pair in the background that's tipping this person off to help them complete this mission. Maurice, Javins, Dad's friend is what I keep hearing. Dad's friend. So there's a mutual tie in this equation. Tonika, that knows that this individual is trying to get to this other party, these other people, okay, on this other side here. They know that they're trying to complete this mission, but they're trying to find a way to mediate this situation before, with, it's almost like without telling the person that's the target in this matter. Like, how do I let them know what's really going on without them knowing that it's me that said XYZ to them? You get what I'm saying? Because they don't want their name involved. But being a bystander in this situation is dead wrong, because they're watching somebody get set up by a person that is extremely jealous of them. Terrence. And it's getting to a point to where it's like they're just angry because attention has been taken off of them in some type of way. Ronnie, they hate the fact that attention has been taken off of them in some type of way, or assuming that somebody specifically is taking attention off of them. And they can't get over that. So it's like, I'm going to try to hurt you and end your life, your career. You know what I mean? Ruin you. To get you out the way, out the picture. It's unfortunate. Because if this person goes missing, if something happens to them, if there's like a sudden death, anything like that, I think this needs to be investigated. Because this is all taking place because somebody felt like attention was taken off of them. So especially if this person like OD'd or something, oh my gosh, y'all. Like, whoever this person was, they knew what was up in this situation, and they did all of this. Naisha, anything like that. They did all of this because they felt like somebody had a relationship in their life that was taking attention off of them, and they didn't want this person to like have the opportunity to connect with another or others, or to be able to move on. This was sabotage. It was pure sabotage. Todd, anything like that. I'm telling y'all, if this person dies, if this person goes missing, if something happens to these people or to this person, if they wind up going to jail or prison, it's because somebody intentionally has done this to be able to get them out the way, out the picture. You get what I'm saying? And it's messed up. Nicki Minaj is what I keep hearing. This is messed up. It's like this person is intentionally working with people to be able to put people in places, spaces to where it's almost like they're targeted, but not directly by this person. So I'm going to tip the police off anonymously. I'm going to tip these agencies off anonymously. I'm going to, you know what I mean? Like, ask other people to help me do this and that to you. Like so say for instance, if this person goes missing, they didn't do it themselves, but they hired somebody to do it. They paid somebody to do this shit. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what I don't like. So it's like some type of connections here to where money is starting to get funny. You know, money is starting to get real funny. See no. And money is starting to get real funny in this situation because this person is just manipulating people into doing this job for them. Robinson, anything like that. They're just manipulating people. Nikisha, anything like that. They are just manipulating people in this situation to be able to get this job done. And it's like, so what are you going to give them for it? You get what I'm saying? That's all that type of stuff. Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar is starting to play. It's like, what are they getting out of this situation? Manipulated. What are they going to get paid in this situation? Nothing at all. And nothing. Like, it's almost like somebody has the potential to lose their life, their livelihood, for their you know what I mean, everything to fall apart in their life, all because somebody feels like they can continuously harass this person and act crazy in their life. You know what I mean? This is like an abuse of power. This is a true abuse of power, and this individual is such a liar. They're such a liar. It's like they want somebody to die with them, die because they feel like they don't have a life. You know what I mean? Get sick and die because they feel like they don't have a future. They feel like they're going to just die sick. You get what I'm saying? Like whatever this is, this individual is scandalous. They know what they're doing, and their promiscuity or their scandalous ass ways and how fake they are and shady they are. They're cool with taking people to the grave with them. So I would not sleep with this person in no type of way. I would not sleep with this person in no type of way. They know how promiscuous and nasty that they are, and they know what they have. They know what they got going on, or the people or person attached to them do, and they feel bad because it's like, should I say something? Should I say something? You get what I'm saying? But it's coming across to me as if people are already angry and bitter with this individual because they got them sick. They got them sick already. So it's like, well, you get what I'm saying? While you over here trying to press other people and do all this mean ass shit to other people, are you telling them that you getting them sick? Are you telling them that you sleeping with them and getting them sick? Are you telling them that you got that shit? No, they're not. Like over here running their mouth about everybody else's business, but got the nerve to be putting people at risk sexually like this and socially. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's always them type of people. Like you sick as fuck, but you running your mouth about everybody else and putting people at risk sexually. Like no, and this person is disgusting, disgusting, and they cool with this shit. You get what I'm saying? Until they get exposed for it, until they face get broken because they trying to run somebody else through the dirt. And it's like, don't you got that shit though? On my soul, they do. And they don't want to admit that. Donisha, they don't want to accept that. Like, you got that shit while you over here running your mouth about everything and everybody. Like, you get what I'm saying? Wasn't you doing XYZ sexually? Or don't you got XYZ from messing with such and such? It's that type of shit. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. They sick as hell and they want to sit here and keep playing these dumbass games and start rumors about people. And you get what I'm saying? And talk about other people's lives and sex lives and relationships and all of that. But it's like everybody that they have sex with is a potential victim, bro. Like, get out of here. Go talk about somebody else. Thank you so much. Sinky, Sankey. Like, get the fuck out of here. They running their mouth about too many people or other people's sex lives and personal relationships, you know? And it's like, ain't you violating everybody that you have sex with? Ain't you putting everybody that you have sex with at risk and not telling them that? Ridge, anything like that. They don't want to accept that though. And it's like that's why they're so bitter. That's why they're so angry. It's like one of them people that know they sick and they cool and infecting other people because they're bitter about it. You get what I'm saying? And it's not okay. Like, you cool with getting other people sick or not revealing your status to people in hopes that you can intentionally infect them. And it's disgusting. This is disgusting. This is a bitter ass, sick ass individual, man or woman. They're bitter because they're sick and they cool with infecting other people because it gives them satisfaction. Like, oh, you gonna die with me. You got that shit with me. Like, hell no. Like, if you don't get the fuck on somewhere, stop hanging with this person. Stop talking to this person. Stop connecting with this person. Like, this energy is weird as shit. And it's like, I think other people are starting to feel weird, like, talking to them because they know they're watching them connect with other people sexually and romantically and they know what's up with them. So it's like, did you tell him or her that you got that shit? Did you expose your status to him? Did you tell them whatever? You get what I'm saying? So they're getting into a place to where they feel like exposing this individual. Like, oh, such and such got that shit. So if you want to sleep with him, sleep with her, do this or do that, whatever, then I'll be mindful of that on my soul. And it's only because they call themselves running other people's business through the streets. Thank you so much. Let her illness coming to me.